Now I have the distinct pleasure of turning the podium over to introduce George Breslauser, Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost of the University of California at Berkeley. And I want to just say a few words about George. Before he was appointed to the Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost position in 2006, he was a member of the faculty for 35 years. He's authored or edited 12 books on Soviet and Russian politics and foreign relations, and served on many distinguished boards, including the Council on Foreign Relations. Professor Breslauser is a member of many scholarly organizations, and here at the University of California at Berkeley, he's played a variety of very important roles. As chair of the Center for Slavic and Eastern European Studies, as chair of the Department of Political Science, as dean of the Division of Social Sciences in the College of Letters and Arts, and as executive dean of the College of Letters and Science. I want to ask you to welcome me in welcoming George Breslauser.
Thank you, Jennifer. And congratulations to all of you on this golden anniversary of the founding of the College of Environmental Design. We have relatively few opportunities in academia to celebrate ourselves, and I think it's always a joyous occasion when we get these kinds of anniversaries to look back, see what's happened, see what we've accomplished, look where we're going, and anticipate. You know, this college was a first of its kind in joining together the disciplines of architecture, landscape architecture, city and regional planning and design, and it was the product of the prescience of its founder, William Worcester. The imperative of bringing together these disciplines and attending to the future of the state of California by bringing these skills to bear it has become even more critical and complicated today. The challenges in California have grown enormously over the last 50 years, as you all know. And for better or worse, our responses to these challenges are upheld as examples to others all over the world. And that's why we're here, taking time to renew our commitment to the vision and mission of CED. The impact of the built environment has never been more critical to the future of our planet. We must all operate with renewed passion and with a special commitment to collaboration, sustainable design, and environmental justice. Creating environments and then maintaining and nurturing them are complex tasks. Buildings, landscapes, and city design, as you all know very well, are not created in isolation. At their best, they support the full range of human activities and enrich people's lives. For over 50 years, people associated with the College of Environmental Design have dedicated themselves to designing a better world. In addition to congratulating you on this golden anniversary, I'm here also to express my personal appreciation to Sam Davis. Sam came to the rescue this last year to serve as interim dean, coming out of retirement and giving up a lot of time that he could otherwise have spent dancing during the period that we refer to historically as waiting for Jennifer. Sam, thank you. Sam's been a part of CED since 1964, when he entered Cal to study architecture. He graduated in 1969 with a bachelor's degree and went off to Yale to obtain a Master of Architecture in 1971. And then he came right back to Cal as a member of the faculty in the Department of Architecture. Sam remained on the CED faculty for 35 years before retiring in 2006. He had served as chair of the architecture department from 1993 to 96 and as associate dean from 1998 to 2002. As a teacher, his focus has been design studio and undergraduate lecture courses in professional practice and social aspects of architecture. He was a recipient of the University of California Berkeley Distinguished Teaching Award and the Excellence in Education Award from the California Council of the AIA. His publications include 3 books on housing, entitled The Form of Housing, The Architecture of Affordable Housing, and Designing for the Homeless, Architecture That Works. Like many of the faculty at CED, Sam is also a practicing professional. As principal of Sam Davis Architecture and a fellow of the American Institute of Architects, and he has served as president of the AIA East Bay and on the board of directors of AIACC. His practice work is focused on affordable housing, housing for those with special needs, and facilities for the homeless. His work on homeless facilities includes a 100-bed adult shelter for Contra Costa County and several projects for Larkin Street Youth Services in San Francisco. Among these is the nation's first housing specifically for homeless youth with HIV and AIDS. Other work includes multifamily affordable housing in Albany, Davis, West Sacramento, and Bay Point. There had to be one in Davis. He was part of design-build teams that won 2 competitions to replace the aging University Village in Albany for the University of California. Both phases of the new village, a total of 980 apartments, are now fully occupied. Sam is a recipient of design awards from the AIA and Progressive Architecture, as well as several housing competitions. Most recently, he created the Sam Davis Social Practice Fund, an endowed fund, the income from which will provide support for faculty and students in all departments in the College of Environmental Design who focus on social aspects and implications of design. Now, I didn't just come here to express my personal appreciation for Sam, because the appreciation of him extends very, very broadly within the university. Rather, I'm here to present to Sam Davis the highest award we have to present to our faculty, the Berkeley Citation. This award was created on the 100th anniversary of the university, and so it seems a fitting occasion to bestow it today on another anniversary occasion. Sam, would you come up? No, we're not done yet. The Berkeley Citation requires recommendations from professional colleagues, students, co-workers, and staff. And here are some of the comments that the Chancellor received on the nomination of Sam Davis for this award. From Professor Mary Comerio, past chair of the Department of Architecture. I've known Sam for more than 30 of his 44 years at Berkeley. His office was adjacent to mine when I arrived at UC, and we were both early birds. We had many engaging and spirited discussions in the early morning quiet hours. Sam was always completely and totally committed to the university and our college. His work on housing the homeless demonstrates the importance of social responsibility and ethical professional practice as an example for our college and university. Bob Lillane of Lillane Group and a trustee of the UC Berkeley Foundation wrote, I've always been impressed with Sam's contribution to the world of affordable housing. His thoughtfulness and innovative work have advanced the creation of more affordable housing at even more affordable prices, and his design solutions to intricate site challenges have in part made him a leader in the field of architecture. Sam has always been a big thinker, and the university, in many ways, has been the beneficiary. Robert Steinberg of Steinberg Architects wrote, Sam's enthusiasm, energy, and passion for architecture was infectious. Sam has a long, successful track record of being engaged with not only his current students, but continuing that relationship of interest, engagement, and participation throughout their careers. Sam is the consummate bear. There's no one I can think of more committed to the Cal experience. William Fain of Johnson Fain Architecture wrote, "His visionary and exemplary leadership at the College of Environmental Design over the years contributed significantly to the prominence of the college. His commitment both academically and professionally to architectural solutions for many of the social housing problems facing our society today have been nationally recognized for their progressiveness." Mark Cavagnero, and I hope I have that correctly pronounced, wrote, "As a professor, Sam brought a larger sense of professional demeanor and focus to everything he did. It was infectious. His studios were always hardworking and very close in relationships." Jan Miller, Assistant Dean of CED, wrote, "Sam has continued to share his dedication and enthusiasm for people and design while working in a variety of roles as a faculty member, department chair, architect, emeritus, and finally interim dean. Sam has worked tirelessly to ensure the future of outstanding scholarship and design advocacy within the college. Stepping into the leadership role at a time of transition, Sam's collaborative approach helped to boost morale, making a considerable and positive impact at CED." Finally, Professor Karen Christensen, chair of the Department of City and Regional Planning, wrote, "Sam exemplifies the best Berkeley professor in combining impressive scholarship, which in itself contributes to improving the community, with extraordinary service to the institution of Berkeley and in particular to the College of Environmental Design. He is an architect who has expanded the boundaries of the social practice of architecture. His approach to architecture and appreciation for how people use his building and how his designs can help improve the quality of their lives create a wonderful model for CED, faculty, staff, and students as we build our broader intellectual, social, and service community." Sam, you're the full package. You're the exemplar of what we would love every Berkeley faculty member to be. Thank you.
I actually hadn't, and I was really looking forward to this panel, by the way. Because while I was dean for a very short time, as George mentioned, I've been part of this college for nearly, almost continuously for 45 of its 50 years, and from the unique perspective of having been a student and then a faculty member and ultimately as dean. I'm just going to say one quick thing because I think the evening's gone on quite long, and Del and Peter have both alluded to this, but I want to take a little bit different approach. You know, institutions have personalities, and I think that's as it should be. I've been always opposed to the various administrations that want to homogenize schools, such as accreditations and even the profession. I think it's important that we have our own personality, which has obviously been revealed tonight. But in addition to personality, this place has something else, and that's a soul. And I very much worry that we keep the soul alive. Everybody that's spoken tonight has talked about what how we've done things, how innovative it was, but the most important thing is why we do these things. And we do them to make design accessible for all and accessible to all. And everything that the faculty has done over these 50 years has been toward that end. And I truly hope that we continue to keep our soul. So thank you. Love this. Thank you.